Hey there YouTubes, happen to remember this video? Well, if you don't, I highly suggest that you check it out. It's the very first video on my Advice to Parents playlist. And I was just thinking, you know, it's getting pretty close to the 2-year anniversary of me posting this video. And actually kind of setting up my YouTube career. I mean, I made this video thinking kind of like, okay, if I had a chance to do it over again, or if I had a chance to go back in time and tell my parents what will be going on with their child on into their teenage and young adult years in their sexual orientation. If I could say anything to them to make it easier for both them and for me, what would I say to them? And from that, a lot of thoughts came together, and I made my first advice to parents of gay youth, or gay or potentially gay and transgendered youth video. And, well, it sat on the internet for a while. It didn't really get too many hits as far as I know. That is until a certain somebody decided to favorite it. But before this person favorited it, they sent me a message saying, hey, I want to favorite this video, but to warn you, you might get trolled. And basically, I just kind of laughed when I read the message, because, like, okay, I'm the big gay superhero. I faced a whole lot more than some YouTube trolls. But I was like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? And then Fact versus Religion favorited the video, and it got some more hits. And I didn't really plan to make any more videos beyond that, but it just turned out like, you know what other things could I tell a parent who might have a gay kid? What other kind of things might make it easier for them? And so from that, I went on and I did the video of interviewing my trans man friend about like what he would want to tell his mom or his dad if he could, what advice he would give to any parents who think that their child might be transgendered. And then it followed up with my advice to parents is homosexuality even natural video, where I took all that information, all that stuff that I learned in college about the research that has actually been done, and I put it into a video, and I did massive amounts of links so people could check out the data for themselves. And then last summer, when I was out at Columbus Pride Festival, I got interviews with churches thinking, you know, I think part of the reason that my sexual orientation was just so hard to come to terms with was because of my religion. And that, like I've said many times, if the church that I had gone to and the religion that I grew up in was more gay-friendly, I don't think I would have had nearly as hard of a time. And I don't think that my parents would have had as hard of a time either. If the religion that they followed, or just like the things that they were hearing from their church elders and whatnot, would have been more gay positive. And I think that that's also something that's also very hard for a lot of people, is coming to terms with their religion. So, in this vein, I wanted to reach out to you guys. I am going to attempt to get an interview with a Presbyterian minister. Presbyterianism specifically because that's what I was baptized and confirmed into. That's what I know the best. I'm going to try and get an interview with a Presbyterian minister, a gay positive Presbyterian minister, and I want to know from you guys, what questions do you have? Whether it be like as related to advice to parents of gay youth, advice about just being gay in religion in general, some of the arguments, like what that minister thinks about some of the arguments from the religious side, or even questions from atheists about different things in the Bible or just things that they observe when it comes to how religion relates to homosexuality and transgenderism. And if I'm given the opportunity to ask these questions, whenever I would ask them, I would put your name somewhere around me. And I mean, I can't guarantee that I'll answer all the questions, but any questions that you guys can come up with, please either leave a video or leave a comment below. And I'm going to try and get them answered, because, I mean, 2 years of having this set of videos up, I don't know, that needs to be marked. That needs to be a milestone. So, and just for the whoring factor of it, see that little button up there somewhere that says subscribe? If you like what I'm saying, and if you've seen some of my other videos and you liked them, click it. You'll be able to see me some more. So anyway, YouTubes, thank you again, Fact vs. Religion, for favoriting that video, and for further encouraging me at the Godless Gathering. You're cool, and I hope that life in 2011 is going well for you. Yes, I'm a fangirl. Shut up. Okay, before I embarrass myself anymore, peace out.